Hi guys, this is Oracle Daphne doing your mid-September tarot reading for everyone who has their Sun, Moon, or Ascendant in Libra. I'm sorry Libra, I skipped over you guys, so you had to wait a little bit for this reading, but I love you nonetheless. Libras and Aquariuses usually are best buddies, and you know, you guys are really great. For those of you Libras who have not been feeling my videos, because I've got a couple of messages from some of you who have not been feeling it, then I think it's time for you guys to have private readings. Because Libras like to analyze, and Libras need specifics a lot like Scorpios do. If you need more, then you need to ask for more. You know, I'm happy to do a private reading for you. For those of you Libras who've been very supportive, it's so much appreciated and so much thanks. I can't even really tell you, and you guys really are awesome. So here it is for your mid-September reading. Now this takes the place of my September 14th daily horoscope. So let's see what you get. Okay, so what we've got here is you guys are in a really good position. You guys are doing a lot better than I think earlier in the month. So really, to start off, basically you've got the joy card. You're in a good spot right now. You're literally jumping for joy. You know, you may feel a lot more energy than you normally do. You may feel like you get up in the morning, you're like, I should go running, you know. I should, you know, go for a walk. I should take my dog out and, you know, walk a couple miles rather than just taking him out like a few feet from the door, you know. That's you right now. That is awesome. There's a lot of positive things that are happening that I get a feeling from this card. It's probably one of the most positive cards, because your joy, having joy, period, is really everything, you know. And Libras are really good, but the thing is the thing with Libras is that when things are really good, they're great. When things were really bad, they're really, really bad. So for you to be in a really positive space is really good. I would just say to appreciate the moment, live in the moment, be in the moment, live in the now. Don't wait for the other shoe to drop. Don't wait for the crash. Don't, you know, whatever you're doing right now, you're doing something right, okay? Keep doing that. Whatever it is that's making you this happy and this joyful, that gives you this energy, whether it's taking some new supplements that you're doing, or whether it's, you know, listening to a different kind of music, or whether that's just surrounding yourself with positive people, because there's 4 antelope in this picture. So you may have a family. You may have 3 other people in your family, or 3 people, 3 kids actually, because Libras tend to have children that are really making you happy. Maybe in the past, you know, you had some problems with them, but right now they're giving you joy. They are your joy. If, you know, it's just you and your kids, you know, and maybe work sucks, it may just be the kids, only the kids, that are really bringing you this joy. And kids are awesome. You know, I love kids. And it's funny because the thing that's crossing you is the mother card. So I think that's what it is. You know, you're the mother. If you're a guy and you're watching this, Libra, you know, you're married to her. You know, you're married to, you know, a great woman. She's a great mother. Libras make really good moms. They do, because they're really attentive to their kids. Sometimes their kids are a little bit more emotionally balanced than the moms are, because Libra moms can go off the handle. But in general, this you know, this energy is really good for you. Now, if you're a Libra guy, you may just be meeting this person, and this could be Mrs. Right for you. I saw somebody else got this, I think, crossing it, or you know, near in the future, and this is literally somebody who, it's a wealthy woman, someone who has money. She's prosperous. She brings happiness. She has a love of nature. She has a kind of a green thumb. Just a really great person, you know. In the past, it's funny because you got the what I call this Libra card, the Libra male, you know. So for Libra guys, this is you. You're riding. You may be surrounded by a lot of emotional ladies, or you just may be kind of emotional lately yourself, feeling just like emotionally overwhelmed. You know, maybe things have kind of gotten a little bit rocky as far as your life. Things, you know, the waters, you know, in the ocean, the water have been kind of murky or watery, or just really, you know, things have been up and down basically, and you're trying to ride them out, and you're like, I don't know how things are going to go, and that's why you're watching this video, because you're like, I don't know how things are going. You know, Daphne, you got to tell me. And the funny thing is, people call me Daphne, and my name's Beth. The reason I started calling it Oracle Daphne was because Daphne is a Greek figure. She's actually a nymph, I think, and there was an Oracle of Delphi, and I actually think there was actually an Oracle named Daphne. But just the name, or you know, Oracle Daphne, you know, I like to imagine that I'm creating a space that is sort of me, but also not me, that is a magical, you know, psychic type space. And I kind of zone into that space when I'm doing my readings. But anyways, the counsel here is don't bottle your emotions, Libra. For Libra males, do not bottle your emotions. No, this is bad, okay? You could be the guy that seems very cool, you know, but you're bottling. You're bottling, you're bottling, you're bottling, and eventually that water is going to explode somehow. It's going to come out somehow. You got to really, really just, the word, say your piece, or stick to your ground, you know. You're going to have to voice, to talk about your emotions. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're going to have to talk it through, whether that's counseling or whether that's communicating better, admitting to yourself that you have emotions, and those emotions need to be addressed by someone. In the past is this big money wealth card. So you may have just gotten an inheritance, or you may have met somebody who is really wealthy, or you have a lady in your life that is really wealthy. And it is really truly wealth beyond measure. It's beyond your comprehension. It's more than you ever thought you would ever have. So ladies, if you're a lady Libra, this could be you, you know? Something, you know, you got some big money in the past, or you Libra guys, you could have been dating this person, you know? But she's in the past. She's not in the present, you know. So it's weird because you have several females in this reading. There's lots of female energy in this reading. So, guys, it looks like you have, you know, there's been some movement as far as your relationships. And it's not surprising because Libras are all about relationships. This is the communications card. Information. Basically, this little creature is talking to this tree, this very wise tree. And Libra, it's so funny because I think of actually you as being the tree, because you have all this knowledge, you know. You're like the lawyer, you're the counsel, you're the person that somebody calls, you know, for advice. So that could be you giving somebody else a good advice. If it's not you, then it's really just somebody that you're in a relationship with that you're waiting to call, or you need to call. But this is a time where you can expect some kind of communication, you know, something, you know, it may be an email that comes to you out of the blue. You don't know. And then the immediate future is this girl who's playing the piano. And a lot of you Libras like music. It helps calm your mind. And I've been talking to people a lot about how to get rid of worry. You know, worry goes away. It's funny again, because Libras are all about relationships. Worry goes away when you're not thinking about your problems. When you're focused on your relationship and loving somebody else. When you're listening to music. When you're swimming in the ocean. When you're, you know, on the back of a horse. When you're, You know, you've got your earphones in, and you're going through, you know, your tunes. It's that time when your mind is pausing, okay? And this is what you need to do. If you haven't done it, this is what you need to go and do. This is going to a concert. This is enjoying nice music. Going to like maybe one of those jazz piano bars. You know, there's a bunch of really cool ones in Chicago. If you live in Chicago, this is you. Gotta go. Girls, guys, get out there. If you're a guy, you may meet this girl who's very musical. It's interesting because you've got several females, you know. You've got this female in the past who's very wealthy. You've got this female that's crossing you. That could be your mom, okay? She could be literally your mom who just loves, you know, she's very loving and she wants to help you in some way. And then you've got this young girl who could be you if you're a girl, or if you're a guy, this could be someone that you meet that you like. This could be also a relative, like a cousin. This could be your sister. And then also, so what's going on with you emotionally is you have a lot of strength. You know, you have the strength to emotionally get through things. But I think you like to be in control. The female Libras like to be in control. And you're maybe married to someone who, this is like the typical Aries-Libra combination. Or it could be the Libra with the Leo combination. Like Libra, you're married to the Leo male. But there are elements of domination. So Libras also, because the air signs are so they're so light, you know, they can be dominated. You know what I'm saying? So watch out for that. You know, you may be in a very controlling relationship. And it's positive. It's very, very positive. But there may be times where there are problems because there are issues, control issues. And I see this as kind of what's kind of going on. I feel like there's some arguments that are happening right now. This is the Knight of Swords. You know, someone thinks they're going to win. That may or may not be you. You also may be doing something on the outside, although I feel like this is you going out into the world and winning something, fighting for something. You have a cause, or you have something that you want, that you're fighting for, that you're working for. And Libras generally, you know, Libras can be argumentative. So this could just be you almost like knowing that you're going to win the argument. And Libras a lot of times do because they're smart. And then this is, you needed to be social. I got this for one of my clients, actually, who was a Libra. And this is, it's very interesting because a lot of people get caught up in their daily routine. Their daily routine looks like working for 8 hours, going to the gym, going and getting groceries, dinner, coming home. And that's it. And then they rinse, wash, and repeat. And it's just a wash, rinse, repeat. You know, it's that repetitive motion, and they don't get out enough. And Libras, I think for you, it's very important for you to be social, to get out, to enjoy yourself, to go out with your girlfriends, to go out with your guy friends, to be out and about and, you know, in a place where there's good cheer, you know, restaurants, bars, clubs. We're talking being out and having a good time and having fun. And I feel like that's very important for you right now. That's just very crucial. And if you do that, you're going to come out on top. And we got this card for several of the other signs, actually. So there's some elements of really a lot of achievement happening in September for a lot of you. This is a girl or a guy. This is African-American girl or guy. Or they could be from India, because they look kind of Indian too. Indian, Pakistani, maybe a mix or something. A darker skin anyways. They could be a mix. They could be half white and half black, or half Indian, half white, something like that. And this person is literally sitting on top of the world, you know. So there may be some emotional struggles with your partner. And then later on, you're going to come to like an agreement, and you're going to be like really true partners. And the thing is, Libras, this is what they're wanting. This is what they are craving, and you're going to get this. Like in the next 2 weeks, you're going to get this. It's a feeling of satisfaction that you should have, sort of by the end of September, feeling like you've achieved something, that you've been maybe you achieved some peace in your relationship. That you just something that you really want, that you're finally getting, that maybe you didn't have before. It's a great feeling. Brandy sings the song "Sitting on Top of the World." I put a link in one of my videos. I'm gonna put it on my page so you can listen to the song. It's a great song. You guys probably all know what it is. It's like from really back in the day, but I talk about all this stuff from back in the day anyway, so it's no surprise to you. But I think that's all for right now. That's all that I'm really getting. I also just got one of you, a female, wants to be a star. She maybe want to be like a recording artist. And this is making music. And I say go for it. This is everything you could dream of. If wanting to be a star is like something you really want, then don't let anything hold you back. Literally, don't. And there isn't anything holding you back. You're literally going to go out there and fight for what you want. So, if that's a place in the music scene, I say go for it. You've got the supportive energy here. There is not one card that is negative. So I think, your guys are really on the right track, Libras. I'm happy to see that things are not as tumultuous as they have been. It's a great point to be at, and I am going to be doing my next video. I'm going to resume my daily horoscopes on the 15th, and then my next monthly will be probably in a week or so for October. But I wish you all the best, Libras, and I send you lots of love, big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you again soon. Thank you so much for all of your support. I really appreciate it. Have a great night. Bye.